episode of FUM0025 machining we are going to go through some of my Saturday activities again here in Frankfurt. Well, yes, we have of course the flea market, then some delicacies of Frankfurt, very Frankfurt specific, and then one surprise. Okay, so let's go first through the trip and then go through my findings in flea market. This is Mettbrötchen. It is a very German thing. It's not specific to Frankfurt only. You can find this thing all over Germany. It is very simple thing. You have minced pork meat, some onion rings, then you have a little bit white pepper, salt, then you slap this between your bread. Well, there you are. It's very tasty, and there are of course things like the minced meat must be fresh. In Germany this is called Mett. It is not minced meat, that's a different thing. Mett is exactly what you put between your bread. Afrikola is a very German drink, beverage if you want. It's quite old. It was somewhere in early 30s, 1931 maybe, and since then it has been available in Germany. It became a very popular drink after the World War II, and then something happened in the 80s. The original company was bought and the recipe was changed. This is a very good example how people vote with their feet. They stopped buying this. They first of all, this original recipe contains a lot of caffeine, and they lowered the content so that you don't need to make a notice in the label, something like that. And well, then when they noticed that the popularity was decreasing, they raised the caffeine content again, and since this didn't have the effect, they reverted to the original recipe. After that, it has been more and more popular again. Capri-Sonne. Well, this has not so much to do with Germany. It's available all around the globe. The only thing that is related to Germany is that the owners of this company are located in Switzerland. Germans just love their schnitzels. You can find this type of bread in every cafeteria. As far as I know, there are two alternatives. One is this type of chicken schnitzel, and then you can also have the normal schnitzel, which is made from pork meat. This is again a very German thing. The fish you can see in the picture. This is a herring. It has been preserved in vinegar. And if you look carefully, you can also see the cucumbers there. They are also preserved in vinegar. And all in all, this is quite acid, not sweet in any way. Well, there is another alternative. You could also have the same thing with salmon. The salmon, or in this case, would be preserved with salt, and then you might have some horseradish in there. I think this doesn't need any explaining. Pommes. This is a German word for French fries. As everywhere else in the world, also Germans eat their pommes with mayonnaise or ketchup. This is a little bit mutated hot dog. The sausage is made from chicken. Well, that's it. This is an omelette with some herbs inside there. Then you get bread with a lot of butter and a big coffee. Sounds like breakfast. Well, here you have another form of bun with fish. Bremen is a city in Germany, but it is also used as a word meaning a bun with fish. As far as I know, there are two major types of sausages you can buy in a stand like this one. The other one is this Fleischwurst, which is a normal sausage made out of meat. And then the other one is Bratwurst or Weisswurst. That one is very German sausage. In this stand you cannot find them though. Well, there you have it. Zwiebel mit Brötchen. Well, one could also say this is the German sushi. You need to take good care of your fluid balance. Well, here ends my presentation of a typical German fast food stand in flea market. This is a bicycle stand near the marketplace. As you can see, the bicycles are in two stores, and this is also double-sided. One unit can have, I think, more than 100 bicycles. And there are two such units near the marketplace. Now, this is Bratwurst. It is normally eaten with bun, or you can also have a slice of rye bread. The mustard is a must. Well, now we are talking. This is Kartoffelpuffer with Green sauce. In English, this is potato pancakes with green sauce, meaning sour cream with 7 herbs. This is something you can only find in Frankfurt. Alternatively, you can eat the potato pancakes with applesauce. This is also very popular, but this is the one I really like. It's delicious. This is Geriptes. It's a special glass for drinking apple wine or Ebbelwoi. In my case, there is apple juice. There is a building near River Main which has a similar surface structure as this glass. Last but not least, I need to make a trip to the local grocery to fill in the empties. There you go. Well, the surprise. Well, I have not been satisfied with the voice quality of these films. Somehow the microphone setup, the dynamic microphone is not sensitive enough. I get a lot of background noise, and this is not natural noise, it's some electronic hissing. And getting rid of it will, yes, it's possible, but then you get rid of some actual voice as well. And this is not a good thing. So today I visited Conrad. Well, it says here USB condenser microphone. Max SPL, signal pressure level, whatever, 137 decibels. Okay, sensitivity -42 dBV/PA, whatever that means. Color is black and designed and engineered in Germany, made in China. At least they are honest here. This is, most of them are not. They leave that made in China out or put it somewhere where you probably cannot find it. Okay, let's open this package. There is a strap. They always put things like this here, and then let's see what kind of Chinese product. Oh, we have here this thing here is to prevent me from stealing this. So let's see what was the price. The price Rechnung here. Okay, 56 euros. Okay, then we have a manual needed. Probably not. A piece of paper. Oh, not again. This is a microphone stand. Okay, good. Then we have the USB cable. Okay. And then the microphone itself. It's this type of microphone, USB. Maybe you can see it, or maybe not. It's the same as you have in your printer. Okay, it looks like a microphone. Okay. Let me come back when I have connected this, and then we can compare the sound between this microphone and that camera microphone. Okay, here is the microphone now, and now let's put it on. Let's see. This is actually a little bit tedious. You have to have your laptop on. This USB microphone, I don't like this, but let's see. There is this red button. Oops. Recording. okay, the levels seem to be about right. And who knows how well this becomes. There is, I have all the chances to erase that record when I stop recording, as always. Okay, so, yeah, the next subject. Today I visited the flea market, and what did I find there? Well, yeah, I found out a fistful of Schneideplatten. These are some inserts. Oh, the microphone is picking up the noise quite nicely. So I will put the pictures from these. There are some very specific. I really don't know what these are. Maybe they are have to do something with bearings. At least in the backside you can read SKF, meaning. And then there is one grooving insert. This is supposed to be, you could do grooving with this one, okay. And then we have a few of these triangle-shaped things which have 6 cutting edges. These are the material. I can tell it's ceramic metal, and these are really hard. Yeah, okay. So a few of these are quite a reasonable price, and yeah. And then I picked up one thing that I will now. Wait a minute. Yeah. There it is. This is a hammer. Well, it's a hammer. Well, I don't know why, but it just seemed to be telling me, please take me along. And so I took it. It's a Stahlgesmiedet. Means that it's made out of steel and not cast iron. And well, I believe nothing wrong with this one. It's just needs some. It's unused, apparently, but the finish is well, it's a hammer. It's a hammer. Okay. And then I will put bigger pictures of these because you cannot probably see. This is flat nose pliers, and these really do have a flat nose. I believe this is they are really flat. Well, you need to do some grinding on the nose because I believe somebody has done some damage to these. Yeah, but after that they are really, I don't have, these are really thin on the top, and furthermore no stupid plastics on top of the handles, really nice. And then you can also read vanalloy. Vanalloy. Vanadium probably. Vanalloy. Maybe I can get the brand visible when I clean these up. Maybe. And then a few couples of 7 to be exact. Let me pick them up. about the noise. Oh yeah. So here they are, the smallest of them. Yeah, it's an Morse 2 taper, and I can tell it's at least not used a lot, but I think this is totally unused. And it's 15 millimeters. And furthermore, I put a picture, but there is this 15.000 millimeters. Well, I believe it's not that accurate. And then the next size, a little bit larger. Still, this is Morse 2 taper, and this time we do have 14.5 millimeters. And this one also looks like it had never been used. It has some rust here and there, some corrosion, but other than that, no signs of use. Oh. And then we go a little bit bigger and longer, and this one is how I says, means high-speed steel, 16 millimeters. It is well, this one is probably used. I believe it is used, at least this end. I put a photo. This end I can tell it's not original. Something happened there, I don't know what, but something. Morse taper 2. And then yet we go bigger. No, this is, oh yeah, this is the next one. A little bit bigger. We are still talking about the Morse taper 2 here. And this one is used. It's also ground by some person. Not a very bad job. I don't know, you would need to bore with it, then you know. But the taper is in good condition. A little bit, no, this actually is okay. And yeah, in a very good shape. A drill, yeah, okay. So, and then the next one, they go bigger as we go on. This is still Morse taper 2, and this one is 23 millimeters, totally unused, and it's in a really good shape. Very good drill. If you need to bore a hole of 22 millimeters, this is your choice. Not a stub drill though, it's a very long one, really long. And then the next size is this one. Well, this is not so long, but it's thick. And this one, now we step up. This is Morse taper 3. And we are talking about, this is 27 millimeters. It's a little bit over an inch. And yeah, it's well, it's a drill. Well, and there is some corrosion, not corrosion. This is some, I don't know what that is. I believe you can clean it up if you want, and I really do want. And then, last but not least, the biggest one, never used. This is brand new, and this is high speed. All of these are high speed steel, and this one is 29 millimeters. So, and Morse taper 3. And this is really nice as well. These Morse taper 3 drills I cannot use in my lathe. I have to put them into the milling machine and use them there, but I believe my lathe doesn't have that much. Well, it does actually have that much of power. You can operate these kind of things, but that's I wouldn't try it out. So, these were my finds in the flea market. The weather was, by the way, really, it still is, really nice. Last weekend we had here at the same time about 6 degrees Celsius. Today it's maybe 26. So this is, the weather is going back and forth really rapidly. Okay, what more? Nothing more. So, one more thing about today's business. Well, of course, we need to drink a beer. I think I already tested this one. This is Franziskaner. It's a non-alcoholic Weiss beer. Weissen. Oh, it's oh. This is always the result. You have to be really careful when you pour in. Now we have some foam. Okay. And by the way, about this microphone, I noticed that the sound, how it picks up the sound, it's not directly from the front, it's from the sides. So therefore, you might now notice a little bit better sound quality, maybe. Okay. Wonderful. I really like these beers. They are something that when I end my assignment here, this is something I'm going to miss. You cannot probably get in Scandinavia non-alcoholic beer. Yes, you can get it, but it's not the variety you have here. So, this was my Saturday in Frankfurt. Hopefully the sound is now a little bit more pleasant. I don't really know at this point. I haven't opened the packet yet. I did some time traveling. Well, yes. The next episode of FUM0025 machining will be dealing with, as promised, it will be dealing with the analog to digital conversion in this VFD modulator. Till then.